session. I've not too long ago completed my back off set, Widowmaker set, whatever you want to call it, so my breathing's still up. All right. Yeah. I should have waited a couple of minutes more to record. All right, so theme of tonight was heavy squats. I'll be very straight with you. I wanted to get a heavy double. I couldn't get it. I decided, because I always, when I'm working up to a heavy squat, I'll often throw in a variable. Might be a change in the bar, might be using a box, it might be a pause rep, whatever it is. So tonight the variable was using accommodating resistance. So using the chains. And the idea of the chain for my top set was that it unloads a little bit at the bottom and then you get the full weight at the top. So I shoved on 40 kilos of chains. Now, I think I made a miscalculation. I decided to throw on 40 kilos of chains at the top of, as my top set, but I hadn't got used to the chains. And those of you who've used chains before, particularly on squats, they're very unstable, they swing around a lot, and it took a long time for the bar to settle, and it really threw me off. And with that breed of weight, it was just shaking me around, to be honest with you. Even though I was using an axle, it was shaking me around. Sorry, I've just knocked my camera base. Oops, easy. There we go. Yeah, it was really knocking my stability. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I can't complain. So at lockout, it would have been 280, sorry, not 280, it would have been 380 kilos, which obviously is a significant weight. But my master plan was I wanted to get it for a double, and there was no way I would have got that for a double. The single felt really hard. As I said, unracking it, walking it out, everything felt very, very hard. It's because it is hard, it's 380 kilos, and I'm an old man in my back garden, so I shouldn't be disappointed. But, you know, I try to be transparent with you guys. The goal was a double, and it wasn't there today. In future, possibly. My best ever squat is 400 kilos. So it's not like I'm in bad shape, but yeah, it didn't quite go according to plan. So my last heavy squat session, I hit 370 for a triple using the cambered bar. Now I did have a bit of extra help there because my one of my daughters and my nephew were there, so I couldn't let them down. But I was all on my own today. My wife did come and check in on me a few minutes ago, but you missed her on the camera. She came in just as I was finishing up. But even so, can't complain. Can't complain too much. I've said to you guys before, I think if you're a lifter, like a, you know, through and through lifter, you know, if you're a lifter, like a real thorough lifter through to your core, you'll never be happy. You'll never ever be happy. So it wasn't 380 all the way through. As I said, it would be on lockout, and that's the great thing about accommodating resistance. It unloads at the bottom where we're a bit weaker, and then you get the full amount of weight, or more or less the full amount of weight at the top. So it's, if you are someone who's maybe hitting a few sticking points and things, chains are a really good way of getting past that. Bands and chains, I do, over the years I've done quite a lot of in the way of bands and chains. Bands, I tend to use more in the way of speed work, where you put on a sort of moderate weight, to be fair, quite a light weight, but you treat it like it's a heavy weight, and you just try and, if you're bench pressing, just throw it off your chest. So let's say if you're benching, you might put 100 kilos. I'm a reasonable bencher, so I might do something like 100 kilos, get my bands on, and then just get bursts of 5 with as much power as I can. So I'd be treating that 100 kilos like a 200 kilos, like I'm pressing 200 kilos. I'm trying to exert that amount of force and just move the bar as fast as possible. But overall, I shouldn't complain. I am a little disappointed. So I don't mean to be a downer. I don't mean to put a downer on this workout, because it was a good workout. And then I finished off with my Widowmaker set. Again, didn't get the numbers I wanted to get. I'll be perfectly transparent with you guys. I wanted 15 and it just wasn't there. The 380 really took the edge off my strength. In my head, I thought I could do 15 because you normally get that kind of nervous system effect where your nervous system has accommodated and got used to a much heavier weight, and then when you strip off, what did I take off? 3 plates. I mean, it's a tremendous amount of weight. I took 120 odd kilos off there, or thereabouts. Was it 120 kilos? Yeah, I took a lot of weight off there anyway. And it felt decently heavy. It still felt decently heavy. So I got the 260 for 12, which isn't a bad amount of reps, but you know what you want in the future. But this is all fuel for thought and things to think about for the future. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to shoot off because I've got a client in about 5 minutes. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. And thank you to my original subscribers. You guys are awesome. Some lovely, always get some lovely comments. We get the odd troll here and there. But we don't really care about them. We care about our little community. That's just the nature of the world we live in at the moment. People detract from others, but whatever. But it's really nice getting some nice positive feedback, and I am listening to you guys. I'm breaking up for the summer holidays very soon as a teacher, so I'll be messing around with a few new video ideas and things. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit notifications and all that good stuff. You guys take care, and I will speak to you soon. Come and help me take these off, Sandra. I'm tired.
Oh God.
I've taken off I don't know how many already. I'm tired. Just grab one. If you just grab one off. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. See, you have your uses.
I think I'm done now. Time to go.
That's your personal training session done now.
Time to go.